Hi, my name is Sybil. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a guided relaxation. This is from Don Stapleton's book called Self-Awakening Yoga. I trained with Don several times when he ran the Nosara Yoga Institute. So I'm grateful to have had that opportunity and to share it with you. I'm going to step aside so that you don't see me, but all you need to do is lie down and listen. So it's best if you set up for your Shavasana in a way that feels most comfortable for you. Usually it's lying on your back, and you could support your head a little bit, put a blanket underneath your body if the floor is hard. You could put a pillow or a rolled blanket or a bolster under your thighs or your knees if your lower back is sensitive. If it's cold, you might want to put a blanket on top of you. As the scan progresses, we're just being still for quite a bit of time, so your body temperature will tend to drop. And you might want to put an eye pillow over your eyes. It'd be a great idea to put your phone on Do Not Disturb and just set aside this time for yourself. Okay, so getting settled in. If it's better for you to lie on your side or on your belly or to sit, then do that. So just really taking care of yourself and setting up for ease and comfort. As you settle into the ground, suggest to your logical mind that this is a time for slowing down and attuning to the world of sensations and experiences that arise within your body. Do you notice any expectations of yourself as you prepare to enter the state of relaxed awareness? Let them go. Create an intention for yourself to allow your experience to unfold without attempting to make anything happen. As you begin to notice the contact your body makes with the ground, make any adjustments that help you feel settled. What is the shape of the impression your body makes on the ground? Are there any areas that seem to resist the pull of gravity or that hold on in some way? Allow any resistance to be precisely as you are experiencing it. Suggest to your logical mind that there is nothing to change or to fix in what you observe. Simply notice what you notice. How heavy are your bones? Can you feel your bones begin to glide downward through layers of muscle and tissue in response to the pull of gravity? Draw awareness to the sensations in your feet. What do you notice about your toes and ankles? Notice how heavy your feet become as you release them toward the ground. Are your feet the same temperature? Or is one foot warmer or cooler than the other? Do you notice any pulsing or tingling sensations beginning to arise? How heavy are your shin bones? What shapes do your calf muscles make as they contact the ground? Sense how your calves begin to hang as you release them toward the ground. As you relax, can you sense energy flowing through the muscles? Can you feel how your kneecaps are sitting on top of the knee joints? Imagine that your kneecaps are becoming heavy. As they melt downward, feel how the back sides of your knees begin to sink toward the ground. As your knees and kneecaps become heavier, can you feel sensation circling through your knees? Now bring awareness to the long thigh bones. How do they fit into your hip sockets? Picture the way the quadriceps muscles on the tops of your thighs begin to spread and hang across the top of the thigh bones. Can you feel the hamstring muscles hanging heavy from underneath the thigh bones? As the muscles and bones of your thighs get heavier and heavier, can you feel the weight of your lower legs letting go into the ground? What sensations do you notice in your thighs and lower legs? What is happening in your lower belly? Can you feel how the lower abdomen expands like a balloon when you inhale and relaxes toward the ground as you exhale? Imagine someone placing a round, smooth stone on your lower belly. Do you notice any changes in the speed and depth of your breathing as you respond to the weight of the stone? Sense how the organs and glands of your lower belly are being massaged by the pull of gravity. Can you sense how energy is moving in the lower belly as your breath fills and bathes the tissues and cells? Notice any pulsing or gurgling sensations. Imagine a spiral of energy entering through your navel and traveling directly into the solar plexus. Imagine how this spiral of energy enters through the front side of your body and exits through your backside down into the ground. Notice any sensations such as warmth or pulsing as your belly releases into the pull of gravity. Can you sense how your upper chest is moving in response to your breathing? Imagine that a warm, smooth stone is riding the swells and dips of your chest as the breath flows in and out. Allow your ribs to hang as they become softer. Notice how your breastbone sinks downward in response to gravity, melting down into the core of the chest. Feel the rhythm of your heartbeats and the expanding and releasing of your lungs. The chambers of your lungs are constantly absorbing oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide as your heart steadily pumps rivers of fluid nutrients throughout your entire organism. How does your mood shift as you witness the strong, silent power of your organism in action? Imagine how the round, interlocking bones of your spine are organized in the center of your torso. Can you sense the wave-like movement of your spine in response to the breath? Picture how the plump pillows of the discs are cushioning the spaces between each vertebrae. Imagine the flow of nerve impulses traveling through the spinal cord and branching out to communicate with every cell in your body. Notice how the undulations of the spine give shape and support to your entire structure. Sense how the muscles surrounding and cradling the spine begin to relax, allowing your whole spine to become even more mobile and heavy. How heavy are your hands, arms, and shoulders? As you notice how your hands are resting on the ground, sense what surfaces of your wrists and fingers make contact with the floor. Is one hand more open or more closed than the other? What wants to let go in your hands? Do you notice any pulsing in the center of the palms? Are the shoulders and arms on the ground in the same way? Or is one shoulder and arm heavier? Release the weight of your hands, arms, and shoulders down into the earth. Draw your awareness to your throat and neck and jawbone. Listen to the sound of your breath as it passes through the back of your throat. Can you sense how the bones and muscles of your throat and neck are softening and relaxing into the pull of gravity? Notice how your body feels as your attention is drawn to the internal sound of your breath. How heavy is your jawbone when it is hanging freely? As your awareness travels to the sensation of heaviness along the backside of your head, can you sense the actual weight of your head? Imagine that the weight of your head is sinking down into a bowl that is exquisitely shaped to receive the capsule of your cranium. Let the weight of the organ and the glands that fill the cranium release into that bowl. As the weight of your head begins to let go into infinite degrees of relaxation, observe how energy begins to flow down through your neck and spine. Sense the folds in the muscles between your eyebrows. Suggest to your logical mind that now is the time to relax the worry muscles of your brow. Imagine the folds parting as if opening the curtains of a theater stage. What do you notice when the muscles of your forehead are relaxing? Can you sense the shape and size of your eyeballs resting in their sockets? How heavy are your eyes? Imagine your eyes sinking back into your head like two stones dropping into a clear blue lake. Let your eyes become heavy. Release the weight of your eyes down into infinite space. How does it feel to allow all expressions in your eyes and face to melt down into the ground? What is the look on your face when all the roles and masks dissolve into deep relaxation? Now, becoming aware of the organ of your brain. Notice the size and weight of your brain floating in your skull. Can you sense the muscle of your mind, the pulsing of your thoughts and thinking? Allow all thoughts and thinking to dissolve into pure sensation. Let the energies of that sensation flow down your neck and into your spine like a waterfall. Suggest to yourself that now is the time to enter an even deeper state of relaxed awareness, knowing without thinking. Release your whole body, whole being down into the ground. Attune to the pulse of your whole being. Notice how your body looks and feels when you are relaxed and at home in your center. Listen as the wisdom of your organism receives from every dimension of your experience. Suggest to your logical mind that it is safe, desirable, and pleasurable to expand awareness to include all layers of your experience. As you begin to prepare for your return to wakeful consciousness, suggest to your logical mind that you will be returning with the feeling of having had the right amount of relaxing, rejuvenating, healthy sleep, feeling awake and alert. Begin your return by rocking your ankles from the inner ankle bones to the outer ankle bones. Roll your wrists from the inner wrist bones to the outer wrist bones. Roll your head from ear to ear. Deepen your breath as you bring up a good stretch. Let sounds arise spontaneously as you stretch. Curl your knees into your chest. Rock to your side. And roll up into a sitting position. You can open your eyes. Pause to notice the effects of having been in deep communication with your internal experiences. How does your body feel when it is rooted on the earth while opening to the infinite space above and around you? Thanks for sharing your practice, your time with me. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.